Defensive zones. This is the basic understanding of what the other side of the ball is doing and where they are going to be allocating their players. We need to understand this in order to attack a defense. All right, so I'm going to give you guys a basic setup here. All right, we got a quarterback, we got a fullback, we got a running back. All right, we got a tight end, we got a Z receiver, and we got an X receiver. Okay, and I'm going to give you guys a basic setup of the defensive zones and what they mean. All right, we got 3 levels here. We got the defensive line, all right, better known as, say, the box, or there's several meanings of the box that we'll go over. But we have the defensive line. Let's say we have 2 defensive ends, all right, and we got a nose tackle, and we have a defensive tackle, all right. So right here we're talking about the D line. And then we got the linebacker crew, okay? We got, let's say we got 1, we got 2, we got 3, all right? We got our linebacker level here. And then we have the safety box. How many people do we have in the safety box, all right? If we have a 4-3 cover 2, all right, we're gonna have a corner here, we're gonna have a corner here, and then we're going to have 2 safeties, all right? Usually it's going to be called a free safety and a strong safety, okay? And this is going to be the safety level or the safety box. What's important to understand with defensive zones is where are these people supposed to be, all right? Where are these people supposed to line up against the formation that I'm showing, all right? So right here we have a formation which is I right, with a basic, like I mentioned, a tight end, and then we have a Z receiver, and we have an X receiver, okay? So usually, and I say usually, most teams will play a front like this against a I formation, all right? You got a tight end on the ball, and you're going to have an end, a nose, a tackle, an end, all right? So we got 4 down, okay? So we're going to call this 4 down, okay? And then this linebacker may look like he's on the ball, but he could be on the ball, but he's basically shifted over to this strong position, all right? So if you're a defensive coordinator or if you're on the defense, they're usually going to call the strong side of the ball, all right? And that is usually the call to where there's an overload. So there's always 11 people, all right? So we got 11 people on offense, all right? And then we're going to look for the overload, all right? The defense is going to ask themselves, overload, okay? To which side is it? So basically you can cut this in half and you can say, okay, well, on the offense, it looks pretty symmetrical here. We got 2 backs, we got a fullback and we got a tailback who are both in the backfield, and we got a quarterback under center, all right? The linemen here, we got tackles, we got guards, and we got a center. This is also symmetrical. So now it comes down to the rest of the people on offense, the 3 skill players. Well, we got receivers to both sides, even though the X is going to be on the ball here, and the Z is off the ball. This is still kind of a symmetrical look. 1 receiver left, 1 receiver to the right. And then we got a tight end. So this is pretty much the deciding factor for the defense.